So, what are the priorities of the Republican Party in 2026? We have Maduro, who has been kidnapped from a country so that the current president and his rich buddies can get oil. We have people getting snatched off the street by ICE, basically the ICE Stapo, and including American citizens, but basically just people who look different. We've got the economy that's failing, and people are trying to figure out how they can afford to buy groceries. We've got Medicare and Medicaid falling apart, and now people are basically being off coverage because they can't afford that and groceries at the same time. We've got information from Jack Smith saying that we have an insurrectionist that is currently sitting in the office of the president. And out of all of those things that the Republicans and more that the Republicans could focus on, they're focusing on how to make their friends richer, how to make their billionaire donors richer, right, through these crypto acts. And Tim Scott, who is so far up the caboose of Trump and MAGA that you can't even see him anymore, he is trying to pass that bill and pushing it and saying, "Oh, this is the last ditch option to get these things." And what does this bill do? It basically gives the wealthy and the crypto industry the ability to generate income without getting taxed for like decades, things like that. No regulatory, like very little regulatory power on it, so they can do what they want. If the entire industry fails, then they can't be held accountable. All those things that do not benefit you or I one fucking degree, but that's their focus. With all of these things that are happening that are affecting you and I and getting through the day and the future of this country and people in the military being put at harm's risk, in mortal danger for oil. This is the focus of the Republican Party. This is the focus of the GOP with all of these things going on. It's not you, it's not me, it's the wealthy and the rich and themselves and what they can make out of it. This is the focus. So I hope if this reaches you and you're a Republican, you're MAGA, whatever, I hope you think about that. And maybe you're too far gone. Maybe you will always do what they tell you and let them pop you in the shorts as often as possible while they take your fucking money. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. And then blame it on some trans person somewhere. Maybe you will. But I hope you don't. And I hope you think about these things. And what they do, what they pursue, what their priorities are not the things that matter to us, to you or me. Do not help us in any way, shape, or form. And I hope you realize that. So go check it out.